young, Welsh and pretty skint.
Look at me, you love it.
Last year on Young Welsh and Pretty Skint, we met Marc and Corey, two 20-something good time guys who live to look fit and party.
What does he look like? Is he handsome?
They splashed out all of their available cash getting buffed down the gym, loading up on supplements and topping up on their exacting beauty regimes.
Oh.
So what are they up to now? Well, on the surface, little has changed for Corey and Marc. Whilst both boys are holding down jobs in the security industry, all their spare cash is still being flashed on tanning beds and treatments. But having spent a fortune on looking good with no discernible net gains, are things suddenly about to change? The boys have been contacted by Mark Paul Jones, Llanelli's #1 premier talent manager. Agent Mark's talent agency is called Gent, and he's met lots of famous people. And now Agent Mark has got a plan to keep the boys pretty, but no longer skint.
I used to do work as a topless butler, and after I went on TV, I bumped into Marc.
And one night I was at my mate's bar in Wayne Street, and he was outside doing topless butlering. So I approached him.
And he was saying, you know, what have you been doing since you've been on TV and everything? And I said, you know, I haven't really been doing nothing.
I said, look, I think we can, you know, do stuff together. I think you've got something. I'm not sure exactly what yet.
I was like, oh, well, this guy's nuts, you know, I can't take this guy seriously. But he gave me his card and he said, drop me an email and whatever.
He sent me an email, we met up, so we introduced Marc then. And I thought, okay, these work together good, but how can we make them better? So that's where I'm at now, trying to mould them to get them where they need to be, not where they are.
And as a first step towards getting them to where they need to be, Agent Mark has called the boys to a careers meeting.
Right, what you want to do in the next 5 years? Where can you see yourself in 5 years' time?
I wouldn't mind doing some fitness modelling maybe, or...
Just modelling?
Well...
Modelling or what?
We could be
Anything.
presenters,
I'll try anything.
I can see you being presenters, but...
Like on deck.
Like on the deck. Presenters, that would be...
But you know, it's hard work. It's not just fun. It's mind over matter. You have to focus. Like you say, Hampton Deck. How do you think they started?
Yeah.
It's the same principle. You've got to start from somewhere. You've got chemistry, but you've got to progress, learn.
Yeah.
But you've got to listen and understand, that's all. My motto is, say now you put a person in the dark room, all bad words, negative things in the room, it's all grey and dark, right? Within half an hour, that person's going to feel down and bad and wrong. Now you've got to build another room with all colours and put a person in that room with all positive things in the room, right? How are they going to feel after half an hour? Which one?
The right one.
Right. And is that because of the person, or is it because of their surroundings?
Surroundings.
Right.
Words of wisdom.
So if I...
Many words of
It
wisdom.
all goes by your surroundings.
So if
Many
I
words.
change your surroundings, will that change your mind?
Yeah, we'll
Give it a go, innit?
Yeah.
Give it a
I'm
go,
willing
try
to
it.
give it a go. I'll
We
try it.
cool with that?
Yeah.
Cool
And
with
that's
it,
the idea I've got in my head. You've done your body, you've done the fitness, now it's time to sort
Listen
your
to you
mind
now.
out, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And trust me.
Yeah,
If it fails, it fails, but I can't see it failing because I won't take no for an answer.
Dream
and I
Eagles,
think,
dream team,
Dream
innit?
Eagles, dream team. Yeah. That's the one, innit?
Massive.
do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think modelling, yeah, okay, they could do some modelling type of stuff, but I think the key element is presenting, whether it be backstage at events, could be on the red carpet, interviewing, you know, A-listers in the world. Doesn't matter where it is. It could be New York, it could be London. I got good links with Cannes Film Festival, the F1 in Monaco. So, you know, taking them to different places and introducing them to big businesses, celebrities, anything really.
As a first step to stardom, agent Marc has arranged a photo shoot for the boys. They aim to put together a portfolio of pucker pics.
The photo shoot today, we're going to use branding, big companies, casting directors, producers, directors, to pitch them forward for casting for film, TV, maybe radio, magazines, that type of thing.
In order to capture the boys at their best, no expense has been spared, and Marc has brought in professional models, makeup artists, a dresser and a creative director.
Just remember, when you're posing, you're advertising.
So it's a glamour-filled first for the boys, and they're pretty excited.
Can we do the whole thing with this on my head and like pretend that I don't know what's on my head?
We've got to be professional.
That's not professional.
All right.
All these people here are supporting you. They've come from all over the place to make your life a reality, the change, about that coloured room and stuff.
Yeah, the coloured room, I remember that. That sticks in there.
So all these people...
This is the coloured room.
This is the start. This is the beginning.
Right, are you ready for makeup, boys?
Oh yeah, I'm home.
Yeah, I'm ready, yeah.
I've never done a photo shoot before, so it's a nice new experience for me, really.
And then just like smarten up his eyebrows a sec.
On my eyebrows?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're just a bit wonky.
It's a different experience, something completely new.
He needs foundation because he's got very red skin.
Yeah, some bit of this, burnt.
I was happy with my eyebrows, but the woman said that they needed smartening up. They weren't good enough, apparently, so she's smartening them up.
Can you take this bangle off as well, please?
It's not a bangle, it was off a monk, it was. Up in Merthyr.
I know it's off a monk, but it's not for this shot. It looks messy. It looks like it's got a dirty elastic band around his wrist.
You wouldn't see a monk getting his eyebrows done, would you? You don't see that, do you?
No, they're not allowed.
We're in dodgy territory now. We might offend some monks on this show.
Never ever had this done before. First time I ever had makeup on my face, isn't it?
This could be happening every day. So you could be doing a shoot here today, then you could be doing a shoot somewhere else. And this is how you'd be treated. If you were going on a TV programme early in the morning, this is you'd have to be there like 6, maybe 5. And then you could be going live on TV at 8. And this is how you'd be treated, yeah? Got it?
All celebrities and all stars all wear makeup, don't they? All men and that, don't they? They all do, don't they?
Oh, your lips looking nice there, Mark. Really nice lips, yeah, lovely.
If you have your elbow out like this, it's going to make you look like you've got a massive elbow.
Wannabe Ant and Dex, Marc and Corey, are being given a crash course in modelling by creative director Aaliyah.
Okay, a good thing to do with your face. Don't smile like that. Right, your eyes give it away. If you look scared in your eyes, you'll look scared in the shot. So imagine this camera is like a really hot girl that you fancy. You want to look at the camera like you want her. So you want to make love to the camera, that's what it's there for. Yeah, you want to make love to the camera. It's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Didn't expect it to be as much work as it was, to be honest.
Sit up a bit more because you look too slack.
When you look at a photo, you just think, that's just someone taking a photo of someone, but being in there for about half an hour and it's draining, and that was just for one shot, you know.
I was nervous, first of all. That's why I didn't have a clue what to do.
Look at the camera like, you know, sexily, like it's a beautiful woman that you want to like sleep with or whatever. Like work her.
Yeah. I was just listening to what they were saying and following them, and I tried my best. If I don't know if I done any good, maybe I didn't.
Stop rolling these arm bits off, it looks so bloody bad. It's like what they do in like the 80s on the like hillbilly rockers or something.
Modelling is quite hard.
Nice one, Mark. Well done. Cool. Point, yeah, point. And me.
It's not easy. When you're there, you feel all hot and the camera's on you.
More angle in your finger, that's it. Cool.
Bit of growl with your lip, like
That's the one,
That's
that's the one.
I think Corey and Marc, I mean, when they first come in, I didn't know who they were. I'd not met them before. And yeah, I was messing around a lot and they didn't listen.
Focus, don't lose the plot.
Perfect, that's exactly how you should be. Exactly how you should be. But I think now they've actually really listened to what I've told them and have appreciated, you know, that I'm not being horrible to them. I just want to see them improve themselves. This is like a joke shot now, this is comedy. So we've done beauty, we've done commercial, now we want a comedy shot.
Funny boys.
Because I do believe that they can do very well. They've both got great looks. They're generally really lovely guys. Both of them are very sweet, very caring guys.
And I go like that.
It's not easy, but I think I could definitely do it again. I didn't find it hard.
Be sexy. Yeah, that's it, good.
If the opportunity ever come up again, I definitely take it. Then maybe with a bit more experience, I could possibly do it for a living or something.
What I've seen with the boys today, I see a lot of difference in them already. They're listening.
Give us a little ah. No, not you.
Obviously, there's a long road ahead, but I think I believe in them. I think they've got a good possibility to go far. That's all they need is people to trust in them and see them the way that I see them. They have an inside that can come out, which maybe they haven't had the opportunity to show yet. It's like a flower, I suppose. They're just about to blossom, and it's just nurturing that plant, watering it, and I think everything else should fit into place. So I'm happy days.
Mental.
Last time on Young, Welsh and Pretty Skint, we caught up with Corey and Marc, two 20-something good time guys who lived to party.
Let's go. So about vodka and pop, baby. Bum bum.
Looking to move on in life, they've recently hooked up with Llanelli-based talent agent Mark Paul Jones.
Right, what you going to do in the next 5 years?
Agent Mark has a vision to use the boys' natural exuberance and energy to mould them into the next Anton Deck.
So I don't know.
Massive.
Agent Mark reckons the boys will make good models and presenters, and he's already splashed out on an expensive photo session to furnish them with a professional portfolio. Now he feels they're ready for the next step, a day of celebrity schooling, starting with a catwalk workshop from creative director Aaliyah.
You got to get your own style, you know, if you want to focus somewhere that's not on anybody. So don't look at anybody, just look at the wall. You've got to stand really tall and then have a really casual walk. You know, stomp a bit, be yourself, you get to the end, you pose, you turn and you walk away.
Mark and Corey have spent a lifetime posing and preening around the pubs and clubs of South Wales.
Look at me, you love it.
But can they transfer these skills to the catwalk? Well, the boys are willing to give the opportunity their all.
Me and Mark have got a fantastic starting point with Mark the agent, like that we could never have had if we hadn't met him.
This can be your work, this can be your job. Become the room, be part of it, you are it.
Yeah.
Stand tall.
Oh, wait. Because Mark is giving me these opportunities, I'm going to apply myself to it and really go for it.
Feel your centre point of your body.
Just want to try and achieve something now. Just try and push on and see what happens this year now with Mark. I'm getting older now, so I've definitely moved on. Like trying to actually achieve something now and just try and get something in my life, because going out all the time is don't really get you anywhere, does it?
Mark has just turned 30.
Pose, turn.
Pause, yeah?
So go on then, walk to me then.
Corey is 22.
So you look good, you've got good shape, you've got a good figure, you've got good face, work it.
Yeah, was that?
Yeah, look at me, pose.
Both are still living at home and doing the same dead-end job.
Cool.
Well, I'm doing security at the moment.
At the moment I'm working still in security, but I work in a hostel.
That's it.
They both want more out of life.
Good. Perfect.
I don't just want to stay in Swansea all my life. I want to go out and I want to be successful. I want to achieve things.
Remember, you're selling products when you're on the runway, so you're selling your outfit. So you can grab your t-shirt and pose, flick your hair.
Mark is coming to me and he's putting all these things on the table, and it would be stupid of me to turn it down, you know? There's talks about going to Ibiza, there's talks about going to America.
Right, now interact, so you have to like pose with each other.
Mark is a very ambitious person, and I'm sure if he has his way, we'll be flying all around the world, having a good crack, enjoying our lives. Boom.
If Corey and Mark are to make it onto the world stage, they'll probably need more than an ability to walk in a straight line. And later, we'll see that they do indeed have some as yet undiscovered talents.
Perfect.
Wannabe Anton Deck, Mark and Corey are now getting a pep talk from Agent Mark before they embark on their next celebrity challenge.
Have you ever seen one person build a house? No. You've got to take your mind over everything. People need to see your inside, outside. And because you see what you've got inside, both of you, but other people may not see that yet. You have to give them something to believe in. So the next thing we're going to do is what?
We're going to do some commercial training with you now.
What do you feel about
Are you
that?
ready?
Why not?
If you want to be a celebrity, then you need to be good at all these different areas, because this is what's going to be expected of you. Right,
I'll go
I want you
first,
to
I'm
sell
young.
me this product. So I'm the camera, so you're going to talk to me, and you're going to try and sell me this product.
It's a great drink to drink before the gym.
This fizzy drink has got plenty of sugar.
Gives me plenty of energy.
It's got loads of caffeine in it as well, which gives you energy, which is a stimulant, which is good for training purposes.
I'm the camera.
Right, she's the camera.
I'm the camera.
Orange flavour, so it's got great taste. It's not just some plain hanging drink.
Also, it's very good for recovery after training and good for training before.
It gives me plenty of energy. Once I got that energy, I can bust out moves like this, right?
If you're dancing and you have a drink of this, you can dance like Michael Jackson.
Is the boy.
Like, you need to stop it now. Like, you need to be quiet. We need him to do this properly. Yeah, no, it's not you, but these two are talking and putting you up. Right, take it seriously. This is the job.
I'm giving you
Right,
energy.
sit down.
I'm giving you energy from this drink. If I didn't have this drink...
Stop. Right. Start the advert again. I want you to walk in and start the advert again. Sell me that product.
Ready? And action.
Right, this fizzy drink, it's very good for sports performance.
Gives me loads of energy for dancing in the club. I do a little shuffle. Mark does a little moonwalk. Mark, what else does it do? It's good
It
for
gives
gym.
you plenty of energy before you train
Yeah,
and
before.
after training.
And after, yeah, exactly.
Recovery from training.
Your eyes are all over the place. Just all over.
And you went all over
wait,
there.
shut up a minute. Right, let's do some
not doing this
confidence
again.
training with you now. Let's just
Let's give them some inners.
come here. Come here, both of you. Now.
Right, now you're bad.
Who are you in? Who's this in the mirror? Who are you?
It's Corey Rees.
And what are you?
I'm a human being.
Are you?
I am
Are you a strong person?
A strong human being.
Are you? Tell yourself you are.
Corey Rees, you are a strong human being.
Tell yourself you can do this advert.
I can do this advert.
You can be a celebrity.
I can be a celebrity.
You can be whoever you want
I
to
can
be.
be whoever I want to be.
Good. Now you tell yourself, who are you?
I'm Marc Ritchie.
Are you? Are you
Yes,
sure?
I am.
Are you
I'm
sure
super
you're Marc
sure.
Ritchie?
Super sure.
And who's Marc Ritchie?
Marc Ritchie, I'm a human
Look
being.
at yourself, don't look at me.
I'm
who's
looking at
Marc
myself.
Ritchie?
I'm a human being.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Do you want to be a celebrity?
I'd love to be a celebrity.
Yeah, why?
Because it seems like a good thing to be.
Right, okay. Are you a strong person? Can you do this goddamn advert?
I can do this advert.
Can you not laugh every 5 minutes?
Yep, of course.
Right, tell yourself who you are in the mirror.
I'm Marc Ritchie.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do this advert.
What are you going to do for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
You're going to be
You soon
you
find out,
because
yeah.
you're the best. Now tell
I'm going to be
yourself.
me. I'm going to be me because I am the effing best.
Sorry.
I didn't want to swear.
No, I'm sorry. It's me.
Good boy.
Right, say it again. Who are you?
I am Marc Ritchie. I am going to do this advert and I am going to become a celebrity.
I don't believe you.
Do you believe in yourself?
I believe in myself.
Do you believe in yourself
Tell yourself.
saying it? You believe in yourself inside, but the way that you're saying it, you believe in what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying, and you believe in it. There's a big difference.
Everyone wants to be something and achieve something in
You
life, don't
already
they?
are something,
you know what I mean?
and that's the thing.
just need to see
You
it.
just need to see what you are and who you are. I see it in you. That's why I'm sticking
You
by
could totally
you.
see them in like the new Ant and Deck, couldn't you? Like completely.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah, like more fun.
In a different,
Yeah,
in a
just
different sort of way. That's all. You know, you're young.
both great guys.
You've got it all to come. It's just people may not understand you yet. So we've got to try and get.
Nobody's going to fully understand you. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. It's how you feel about yourself that matters.
Just want to try and achieve something now. Because going out all the time don't really get you anywhere, does it?
They've hooked up with Mark Paul Jones, Llanelli's #1 premier talent agent, who believes he can turn them into the next Ant and Dec.
You cool with that?
Yeah, definitely.
cool, yeah.
So far, it's been all about preparing the ground for their assault on celebrity.
You want to look at the camera like you want her.
Photo shoots to get together a professional portfolio,
You have to like pose to each other.
modelling classes, and confidence training.
I'm going to be me because I am the effing best.
Now it's time to put that training into practice. Agent Mark has pulled out all the stops and got them a gig with a local online TV channel. They're going to be interviewing former EastEnders star Carol Harrison, who's in town to promote her new musical. Last night, the boys spent 5 hours on the phone with Agent Mark, coming up with questions and honing their presenter technique, ready for this moment. So, are we about to see the new Ant and Dec or the next Jedward?
Hi, Carol. It's lovely to meet you today. First of all, I'm going to introduce ourselves. My name is Mark, and this is Corey.
Hello, Mark. Hello, Corey.
I want to thank you first of all for coming all this way down to have this chat with us. You know.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, so to get the ball rolling, I'm sure, well, myself and Mark are definitely interested, and everyone at home, we want to know what inspired you to write this mod musical.
Okay, so it's not the most dynamic of starts. Bit flat, bit floppy, bit trippy. But credit to the boys, they soon get into the groove.
42 years now I've been in the business.
Is it 42 years, yeah?
42 years? Oof, not that old, are you? Surely not.
They charm, relax and listen.
And then he hung him out the window.
Yeah.
They forget the mechanics of their prompt cards and have a natural conversation.
Touching on what I said earlier, this is a bit more for me and Mark now than the people at home. But it's for anyone, really. We are trying to get a bit of success in the industry ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you've got any tips for me and Mark.
Well, see, to me, I didn't think about being famous. My aim was to be a really good actress. And I find it really difficult these days that people say, I want to be famous. And you think, well, what do you want to be famous for?
Yeah, why?
And in fact, all they want to do is be famous.
Yeah.
So I think really it's about passion. I don't think it's about the fame,
It's not
because
the fame,
that's...
That's
you
what
know,
Mark said. He said you don't want to be famous.
You don't want to be famous.
You want to be
That's what he always
successful.
says, isn't it?
well,
And then fame maybe comes with success.
And on they chat. And after a mere hour chewing the fat on fame, musicals and soap opera superstardom, the boys have transformed into fully fledged lovies.
It's been lovely meeting you. I'm really grateful that you've come down to see us as well. And I think there's only one way to wrap this up now. We've got our group hug, love.
Yeah.
oh, good. Yeah, lovely.
Don't expect that.
Lovely.
Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, the interview went good. You know, I've thrown them in the deep end. It's their first interview. To throw them in with someone like Carol, you've got to learn to swim. And fair dues to the boys, they have pulled it off. You know, there's a dream there. I picture them where they will have the exclusivity for big events with A-listers in the world, and I will push for that, and I will get it for them. It's just, as long as they trust in me and believe in me, I'll get it for them.
As part of his annual thank you to his acts and clients, Agent Marc has hired a party bus for a Christmas roister-doister. Careening through the streets of London, the champagne's flowing, the tequilas are on the house, and it's promising to get pretty messy before Big Ben bongs.
Wait. Now, you've never done a photo shoot in your life. Neither of you. I believe in you. Quiet! This is important. This is really important. I see beyond everything. I believe beyond everything. You have to understand me. This is your first photo of your first photo shoot of the whole world. Quiet!
Listen, I don't always have complete faith in you, and Mark will be the first to tell you that, right? But for everything you've done to me, for me, I thank you.
I love you, Mark!
It's all over here. We're only just starting. Trip.
That's it. This trip is over for young Welsh and pretty Skint. But in answer to all the mockers and the knockers, the last word goes to the Bard of Brincoch, Jade.
I think that people do judge a book by its cover and they think that people are superficial. And you do kind of feel a bit superficial. Like there is more to life, you know, and we all know that. It doesn't take a chimpanzee to know that. But if you see people and they look like they are superficial and they're enjoying themselves and they're happy, probably just nice people enjoying their lives.